So I'm going to show you what you should be using the unit channels for in your content masterclass. So not my own personalized, that would be over here, but just the content masterclass for Algebra 2. So I'm a part of this as well as the other teachers who teach Algebra 2. So let's say I want to go to Unit 2, which is polynomials, and I don't have anything in here right now, but I want to share a form that everyone can use if they choose to in Unit 2 on dividing polynomials. So I'm going to go to my forms page, and I'm going to find my dividing polynomials digital task cards. Now, I want to give everybody the link so they can use this if they want with their own classes. It's already set up. They wouldn't need to do anything. So I'm going to click share, but remember that if I click this copy, that's for me to send and collect responses. That's the link I would send to my own students. I want to give everybody who teaches Algebra 2 a template that they can then create their own duplicate copy. So I'm going to click copy. I'm going to go back to my Teams. I'm in Unit 2 under this channel, and I'm going to write, here is a dividing polynomials digital task cards activity on forms. So everybody knows what it is. And then I'm going to paste the link. And you can see it shows up as duplicate. So that means if I were to click this, it's going to come up and it's automatically going to prompt me to make a copy of the form. So as soon as it loads, you can see what that looks like. So up here, it's going to say duplicate this form and start to use your own copy. So I would click duplicate it, and then I would be able to make edits if I wanted to, or I can rename it, and then I can assign it to my own kids and collect my own responses as opposed to collecting responses that get mixed in with all the other teachers at once. So that's what you want to do if you're using something like forms. But let's say I'm using something like a Wakelet where there's no direct links. So I'm going to go to my Wakelet, and this is a statistics vocabulary web class, or I can go back to my Wakelet and I can go to, let's say, multiple choice tips. So this Wakelet has all multiple choice tips. This was what we used for final exam review or Regents review or an online learning or midterm review. It has many videos of all the different tips and tricks for multiple choice. So this is something that doesn't need to be personalized. I don't need to have my own Wakelet and anyone else who teaches it because we're not collecting responses. No directions are personalized. So it's just a resource for them. So I can put this direct link there. I don't need to put share or create a copy or add a contributor. So in my TM calculator hints and tricks, I can write, here is the Wakelet with calculator tips and tricks for the students. And now anyone who clicks on this link can go directly to that page. If I now wanted to copy and paste this from my master content class to my own personal class, I can. So because I wrote this post, I can click the three dots and click edit. But if somebody else in my master class, Algebra 2, wanted to copy and paste this, all they would need to do is some old school, select, Control-C, or right-click and copy, then go back to your own personal masterclass. So I'm now going to my Barbino masterclass, and here's my calculator, hints and tricks. I'm hitting Control-V to paste, or you can right-click, and now I have it in my own masterclass. So I went from my content masterclass to my personal masterclass, and now from here I can click the three dots and edit it, and I can send out to any of my channels by clicking the A and clicking to post in multiple channels if I wanted to. This on how to do this is in a separate video, but I'll just review it quickly. I'm going to select my channels. I am going to scroll down for me to my practice team. I'm going to post it in general just because I don't have other channels made up in my practice team, but ideally in your eSchool teams for each content, they would match. So I would be able to select 3 different eSchool teams or 2 different eSchool teams with the right channels, click update, click the check, and it's going to send it out to them. I now see it has the 2 squares, which means it's in those channels. So that's how you can use the unit channels in your content masterclass and then work with each other to duplicate and copy and paste into your personal masterclass and then send out to your individual eSchool teams.